What is up, guys? Dzeeff here. We saved the Xyz Festival event. I say we, by the way, not talking about myself and my channel, but talking about the community in general. So after 24 hours, or honestly, I think less than 24 hours, Konami made some changes, and there's a new notification. Konami did something very cool here. Instead of punishing people for losing, they decided to increase the amount of whatever the currency is in this event. The currency in this is medals. So instead of getting only 100 for winning and 50 for losing, you now get 500 medals for winning with your own deck versus 50. So if you wanted to get to this 500 medals and you were playing the self TK deck, you'd have to lose 10 games, which isn't like the longest thing. Obviously self TK is only around for like a couple minutes and then it loses, but this is really a situation where if you can win consistently and actually put the time and effort into playing the event, you do get rewarded. But, and then I kind of missed this in my discussion, Konami recognizes that, the self-TK, even though it's a little bit annoying, for people that don't own Xyz cards, that really is the only way to level up in this event. I kind of missed that in my original discussion about the event because I was like, oh, who cares? Everyone has Xyz monsters. But for the free-to-play players out there, maybe they don't want to build actual Xyz-based decks, which is perfectly fine. I totally get that. So this is probably the best solution. They don't punish losing, but they also really reward winning. The self-TK players can still do that if they want to, but they're not going to get as many medals as the people that are actually taking the event seriously. I didn't want the event to be like this huge try-hard thing, but I kind of felt like the discussion around this event was split. Half the people were talking about self-TK not being an issue because you get a lot of gems fast and who really cares, but the other half, people like me, this event wasn't so much about the gems and stuff like that, but rather I just wanted to play a new format, and that's why self-TK was kind of boring. Not bad necessarily, but just boring because I wanted to play against other Xyz based decks. But now that they have saved this event and sort of pleased everyone, actually, I feel like, I've decided to go in and we're going to play some 60 card grass Frog the Jam turbo deck, so it should be a pretty good time. Does Fire Fist work in event or ranked? It'd probably be a pretty good deck for this format, yeah. I considered entering this event, and I probably will, with the Master Saga account because that is Fire Fist. 10 card extra deck? Probably still a real deck though. I think most of the self-TK players don't bother playing an extra deck at all. They have Max C, by the way. So because of that, I don't want to do the unexpected die, I guess. Well, we're still gonna have to give him 2 draws to make Toad. The special of swap is inherent, but then we'll have to special the Ronin, which will give him a draw. So we might as well just do this, yeah. Ash the Max C. I mean, with this deck, I don't really want to do that. He didn't Ash it, or I mean, he didn't Max C it. Okay. Special summon Frog the Jam. Do you think any of our opponents have ever seen this card in their entire life? No, don't Max C after I summon Frog the Jam. What are you doing? Oh man, I really just want to not give him any cards at all, but I really want to make Toad. I have to, It basically is just an upstart goblin. Yeah, he got scared. He played around Gamma. You're right, dude. He did play around Gamma. We'll give him a draw. I wouldn't have given him 2 draws to make Toad, but I will give him 1 draw to make Toad. Toad is quite good because Toad is like not just a negate, it's also like an engine card that can get us a ton of value over time. So like I could have made him start with 5 right here, but I'd rather have the Toad and him have 6. No way, dude. Oh, another Numeron player probably. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, if he has to use the wall, I can Ash it, but, oh, what? Yeah, I'll Ash that. That's pretty good. I'll take any +1 with an Ash, that's really insane. He'll probably just summon this right now, but theoretically, we can take Fortress or Citadel out of rotation with the Ice Dragon's Prison. That's going to be like the main goal with this card. We might have to use it just to not get OTK'd here, but if we can afford to save it until my opponent goes for like Citadel or Fortress, then I definitely want to try to do that. Okay, switch yard, yep. We're probably going to have to use this before then though, because of a card like this kind of sets him up. Ooh, he discarded the Citadel, okay. Adding Night Express Knight. We can just let him, like, summon his stuff, and then we can Ice Dragon's Prison the Citadel, I think. Probably go, like, normal summon that, and then he specials the little guy. But, do we think he'll make Gustav Max try to burn us for... What? That's such a bad Regeki. Also, doesn't this trigger? Did he not click this? Well, now you just lose. This is, like, really bad for him. Yeah, he would have lost here regardless because we can just Ice Dragon's Prison the Skarm one that he was supposed to summon plus the Citadel, so we just have a 0 attack monster. But obviously, if he's not even activating that effect, he's in a much worse spot. Not really that much worse though, because all that he would have had would have been a 0 attack monster, so that doesn't really matter actually, but still. Technically a misplay by not clicking this. Because, I mean, he didn't know that we had Ice Dragon's Prison, you know? Yeah, it's gonna be a scoop. Why are people scooping? Like, just let me OTK you or whatever. Although, without Link monsters, this deck cannot OTK very well, so I don't blame him, I guess. Oh, going first again. We are getting pretty lucky with these coin tosses. We're just getting rewarded for playing Frog the Jam. Always go first, always open grass. Here we go. Oh, that's a really cool background. Grass? Rabbit called by? Wow, dude. Yeah, okay. I'll take it. No extra deck? Oh, we ran across a self-TK player. To waste this hand on a self-TK player, what a shame. Definitely Monarchs? Yeah, Monarchs without Domain or Stormforth, yep. Set 2. Well, it was still a pretty good opening. So people are still playing self-TK, which is fine. A lot of people seem to think I, like, hated self-TK. It's not that I hate it, I just felt like it wasn't fun because this is kind of boring. But it's still viable. Konami came up with a solution that I hadn't even thought of. Don't nerf losing, just buff winning. Easy as that. MST? What? Maybe not self-TK? Maybe Time Lords? I feel like you would probably play at least like a rank 10 in the extra deck though. I would play a rank 10 in the extra deck. Aren't they like level 10? UAs! Oh, a real deck! Wait, that's really cool. It's a self-TK card? What? Oh yeah, it's not UAs. It's a self-TK deck. Yep. You're right, it's self-TK. But that's cool, right? Like, Konami encouraged players to play real decks and stuff. Yeah, that's a self-TK card. But they still allow players to use this self-TK if they really want to. Dupe resolving. No one ever believes in Dupe Frog. Okay. It's at 39. 2 snow is not enough. We do have to summon this card. Oh, please. Wait, if this hits the ground, the field is destroyed. How do I trigger that? I really want to, but I don't think I can. I can trigger it! Wait! We are going to! This is crazy. I can search the Olenoids with Opabania if we haven't milled all of them. Come on, Opabania. We have to win via Lucky Punch. It's too funny not to. Yes! 1 left! 1 left! Here we go! 6,000 damage with Lucky Punch. That's awesome. We did it! And they did it! Everyone wins. Cool. Well, mostly I win because I get 500 medals and they got 50, but still. We should probably start playing ranked, by the way. I have really not been grinding at all off stream, unlike last time where I got to Plat 1 off stream. Frog the Jam. But yeah, we probably should play ranked mode sometime. Maybe we can do that like tomorrow because I do want to get to Plat 1. Oh, you're just passing? That's fair. I guess technically we don't know if it's like a real deck or not, so I'm not gonna like minus 10 myself just to summon a Toad. Oh! Wait, did we play against this person earlier? There's no way that's the same person, right? So right now this is level 4. But I think I'm still gonna Trenchel. I hate triggering the Skarm effect or whatever, but I really need to like get the other card off the board. Okay. Oh, now that's a good card. Okay, that'll get, like, our turn going. So we can set that. Okay, now we're fine. Maybe I should play 3 of this card. I don't know. It's such a weird card because it's good in hands where you only have, like, good trap cards but no frogs. But it's pretty bad in hands where you only have frogs. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. we'll start activating some cards. I've been baited! No, I've never triggered that effect in my life. Well, what are you gonna do? I would still do this play. Oh, Max C. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything to that. The Max C here is interesting because he used it against the Marilla, not the Paleo effect Engrave. So instead of getting a draw, he effectively cut me off of a special summon. Not sure if that's better or worse. I don't know. Kind of debatable if that was actually the better play on his side. So we can summon Frog the Jam, and then I can Dino this to make a Toad if I want. That could be pretty good. Yeah, I'll do that. Marilla is also pretty good with Opabania. Yeah, just as a card you can search, it's like really good with that. Because it's just like a Paleo you can activate without having to destroy anything or flip anything face down. So it's a pretty good card to search in that situation. Yep, we pass. I don't know if they're trying to chain block on purpose. I'm thinking they were trying to do that. Yeah, Zeus is an auto include. If you don't have Zeus, you're in a rough spot for this event. I feel like I'm going to tribute the swapped frog immediately, so this time I will remember to go for swap instead of go for dupe. It really just comes down to if you think your opponent is able to normal summon a monster and go into the battle phase before they activate a card that you want to negate. Yeah, I have to Toad that. He probably should have changed that to the Toad effect so that I couldn't tribute the swap right here, but what do I know? Should have tributed the Toad. He just outplayed me so hard. That was awesome. I'm actually really impressed with that. He outplayed me really hard right there. If I would have tributed the Toad, he wouldn't have been able to droplet. So by waiting for me to go for swap, he allowed himself to look like he was misplaying, only for me to play into it by tributing the swap frog. That was super impressive. That was really cool, yeah. Yep. Oh, I could have called by that, but I think it's better to wait for the Exceed summon than strike. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, now... Yeah, okay, so I should have called, but... I mean, I didn't know that he had this card, right? That's not what he searched? I don't remember. Maybe he did search this. If he did search this and I forgot about it, that's my fault. I swear he searched this thing, though. It adds level 10s, yeah, so it can't add that one. So I didn't know that he had this, yeah. That's cool. Didn't even know... How did I not know that? I guess I just never noticed that Gustav Max had an animation. Do you play the rank 4 train monster? There is one. It's like a boat, I think. Okay. Man, this event is so much fun when you play against real decks. Also, we actually are adding back Frog the Jam here. It's really good. Perfect. Probably could have added Swap Frog. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, but what if he has Ash? Ooh. But what if he doesn't have Ash? Yeah, I guess we go for this. I don't know. If he has Ash, this is really bad. Maybe I should have just summoned the Frog the Jam. I'm really worried. No! 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 I knew it! I knew it! I should have just gone for the... Fuck. Yeah. I knew it. That was my bad. Bad luck. No, no, no. Bad play. Bad play. Not bad luck. Bad play. Very bad play. Oh, no! Dang it. This is what I like to see in this event. You know, I lost, whatever, but back and forth gameplay, memeable moments, just having a good time, and there's no Eldritch. At its best, this event is very fun, which I think is great. That's good Yu-Gi-Oh there. I lost, but I still had a good time. And that's what counts.